Janice Leone doing speech 4 for CST 100, and this is the audience.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Okay, thank you. Just waiting for everyone to sit down. Okay. In my last speech, I tried to persuade you to agree with me that cigarette smoking is harmful to everyone. To put the severity in perspective for you, according to the American Cancer Society, smoking is responsible for nearly 1 in 5 deaths. That's a lot. The problem is clear. Cigarette smoke needs to be avoided by everyone. So you may recall during the last speech that I showed you the proof that cigarette smoke causes cancer and many other serious diseases. Also, I proved that non-smokers are in just as much danger due to secondhand smoke. I'll also share with you some of the benefits to quitting. So the solution is clear. If you smoke, quit. That was for someone specific. If you don't smoke, avoid secondhand smoke. First, a quick review of the many diseases that cigarette smoke causes in smokers and non-smokers. Dr. Richard Hurt from the Mayo Clinic stated that tobacco smoke is responsible for multiple cancers, including lung, throat, mouth, esophageal, and bladder cancers. And the Surgeon General reported that smoking leads to heart attacks and stroke. And smoking also causes COPD, which I told you was chronic obstructive pulmonary disorder. The CDC warns that secondhand smoke is especially harmful in children, causing severe asthma attacks, respiratory infections, and ear infections. With all the severe problems that smoking causes, I wondered, what did the tobacco companies say? And you may recall that they confirmed every one of those problems to be true, even going so far as to post on their website that there is no safe cigarette.
I thought that was incredible when you brought that up last time.
I did too. Thank you. I thought it was pretty, amazing that they did that. Was this information enough to make you consider quitting? Or maybe you use that information to try to help a friend or a loved one who needs more reasons to quit? Well, I have a few more reasons to help you. And if you may recall, one of my audience members had quit smoking recently, so I hope for you, Mr. Bob, that this information will be very proud of you for that. Things that you've been doing right, and here they are. So according to smokefree.gov, the average pack of a price of cigarettes in the United States today is $5.31.
Wow.
For one pack. Wow. So if you smoke one pack a day, by quitting, you can save $160 in 1 month. That's a lot of money for you to have saved just in 1 month quitting. What would you do with that extra cash? Maybe those ladies, you want that Coach purse you can't afford?
New shoes.
New shoes, see? For the kids, I know the young guys, those Xbox games.
New CD.
New CDs, yeah. In 1 year, you could save almost $2,000. That's a lot of money to spend.
Wow.
So I figured in the 7 years since I've quit, I've saved $14,000. Wow, that's like a car. That's a lot of money. I'm not sure how I spent it, but I should start keeping track. Are you wondering how you're going to pay for college for your children? Well, smokefree.gov estimates that you could save over $70,000 in 20 years by quitting today. That's a lot of money to pay for college. So now that we know how expensive smoking can be, let's look at some of the ways our body can recover after quitting. So according to the American Cancer Society, in 20 minutes, your heart rate and blood pressure have dropped. In 12 hours, the carbon monoxide levels in your blood have dropped to normal. In 2 to 12 weeks, your circulation has improved. Walking and exercise is easier as your lung function increased. In 1 year, your risk of heart disease is half that of a smoker. That's pretty significant. In 5 years, your risk of mouth, throat, esophagus, and bladder cancer is cut in half. The ones that hit home for me were in 10 years, which I'm almost there. The risk of dying from lung cancer is half that of someone who still smokes. And in 15 years, your chance of heart disease is the same as someone who has never smoked. So it's never too late. There is benefits by quitting. It doesn't matter how long you've smoked.
So Janice, is that kind of like it reverses itself almost?
Almost in some ways it does. It doesn't reverse it for everything, but at least it, it's good news for your heart disease.
It is.
So the problem is clear. Smoking is harmful. There's just no way around that. The solution is also clear. Quit. And there are many ways to be successful. But the most important step to be successful is to make the choice to quit. And why is that step so important? Well, according to the American Cancer Society, picking your quit date gives you time to prepare and make a plan, because quitting is very difficult and a lot of people have a problem trying to quit. And I have a video to show you of someone who needed some help.
It's coming. Something's.
It's right there.
I clicked it.
Great.
Oh, yeah. Can you see it?
The last time I tried to quit smoking, only two teriyaki. Excuse me. I wasn't really myself. The seatbelt sign is on. It was the little things that got to me. Like, that's funny because I could have sworn that I said rows 22 or higher. People, chicken or fish? Chicken or fish? Do you see a plane out there? Do you? Huh? We are not going anywhere until there is a plane out there. I never want to go through that again. So this time, I'm using Nicoderm to help me quit.
Nicoderm. Our patches help you through the rough patches.
That was good.
Okay, so that shows you a lot of people have a hard time with the physical effects of quitting smoking. But the good news is that there are plenty of choices. And one of the popular ones is, like you just saw, a nicotine replacement therapy. You can choose from the patches, like in the commercial. There's gum, there's nasal spray, inhalers, and even lozenges. This method helped me, the patches, thank you patches, because without these, I could not have quit. They were what got me through. There are also now prescription drugs such as Chantix and Zyban to choose from. And if you don't want to use medication, you can try acupuncture or hypnosis. And you can also try the cold turkey method, which I thought was appropriate today's Thanksgiving for the turkey. But unfortunately for those who tried this method, the American Cancer Society reports only 4 to 7% of people who try to quit cold turkey are successful. So one place you may not think to look is the tobacco companies for help. But Philip Morris USA has a website with free information for those who want to quit. And that website is www.quitassist.com. So in conclusion, I hope I've persuaded you to stop smoking, or to maybe help someone you know to stop smoking. And so first we reviewed with you the problems that smoking causes, proving that it causes many serious diseases for smokers and non-smokers. And I told you how expensive smoking is and gave you some of the benefits to quit and a lot of the choices you can use to help you get through that. Thank you all for coming.
Thank you.
Thank you.